All right, everyone. So the first trailer for Vince McMahon's documentary has been released. Here it is. All right, so if you didn't see the trailer, that's because I don't know if they're going to hit it with a copyright or not. We're not going to fight it if they do, but I just wanted to react to what we saw in the trailer. It's on Netflix's YouTube if you can't see it. So here's the big thing, okay? To me, this trailer actually tells us a lot, and I could be way off on all of this. So this is 100% theorizing, but from what I saw, it looks to me like you could tell where this documentary was going to head and where it is heading now. Because if you look, you have an interview with Vince McMahon, you have Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, Triple H at one point. I think The Undertaker was also in there, or he may be. And it looks like the initial plan for this thing was going to probably be something that Vince was heavily in WWE or heavily involved in. I don't think they were going to have any problem diving into kind of the controversies of WWE over the past, decades that Vince has been at the top. But then you can notice a striking change about towards the end of that trailer when they get into the new allegations. And these new allegations, it seems like you could tell that WWE probably is going to have very little sway or impact on that or contribution. And I think that was a completely different tone. And this was something I was interested in seeing. I was very interested in trying to find out, okay, how was WWE involved in this? How was Vince involved with this? How did the allegations change this documentary in terms of tone and all of that? And so my guess is what we're going to see here, and at least what I'm hoping for, and I think this should give people some, some hope, is I think we're going to get an actual look at the history of WWE, at Vince McMahon, and I don't think it's going to be a deal where we go, okay, we're going to present one side or present the other side. I think we're going to get a very thoughtful look at his career. So the controversies will be in there. The successes of WWE as a whole will also be a part of it. So people will get to know the history of WWE, and they'll also, because clearly it's in this trailer as well, you'll get episode, I think only one episode, but you're going to get an episode about the allegations against Vince and all of that. And I hope that's what we get to see. I'm so excited for this documentary because I think everyone kind of likes this. A lot of the documentaries you get about WWE are usually produced by WWE themselves, and so they're kind of telling their story. At least with this, even if WWE had, say in it, even if you're getting interviews from Vince and former WWE wrestlers, at least it still has one level of okay, separation, right? It's not a WWE produced documentary where they have complete control over everything that's going in. They may have some sway in this, especially in the early parts, because like I said, I really just don't see Vince doing some of these documentaries, like him sitting down for this interview, if he didn't, if he thought this was just going to be a slam piece. But I think the good news is we're going to get the history. We're going to get a lot of that stuff. We're going to get to hear from Vince himself. We're going to get to hear from all of these wrestlers. And then we're also going to get to hear about the new allegations that came out when this thing was basically already done, right? This whole documentary was seemingly done, and then the allegations came out. And so now they had to add that in at the end. And whether they mix that in with the other episodes, I'm not sure. But I cannot wait for this documentary. Let us know what you think in the comments section below, and we will see you next time.